Okay, so the reason why your cold outreach sucks is because your offer in the outreach is absolutely garbage. So the reason why you're not booking any meetings, the reason why you're not signing any new clients is because you have a horrible offer. But really quickly, before I get into all of this stuff, who am I to tell you all this? My name is Aryan. I run a B2B lead generation agency. We basically help other companies, other B2B companies like agencies and other SaaS companies and any B2B company book more meetings with cold email. You can take a look at my channel. We've booked hundreds and hundreds of meetings and probably generated over $500,000 in revenue for our clients so far. So, like I said, reason why reason why your cold outreach sucks is because your offer is absolutely trash. Now there could be a few other things that could affect it, like you going in a spam filter or you're not verifying your lead list. But I guarantee you, most of you already know to do this. You already know to use Million Verifier to verify your leads. You already know that you have to, not make your emails too long so that you don't end up with spam. You guys already know this. The reason why you're watching this is because you already have implemented all these steps, but you're still, for some reason, not booking any meetings, not signing any new clients, not closing any deals. Now, I want to say this. Hormozi is a great resource, great business coach, great business mentor. He makes great content. But he has saturated the market, especially the cold email space and marketing in general. But he has saturated the market with the cold email space in terms of offers. Every single person uses Hormozi's offer of we will insert result in time frame without pain point using mechanism. Every single person does it. So it's no wonder that you're not signing any clients or booking any meetings, because your prospects are used to the same message every single day. Every single day it's the same Hormozi template $100 offer format. And don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic format, but if I saw the same message over and over again, no matter how good it was, you just get tired of it. You're just like, bro, I've heard this before. Who are you to do this end result for me? And that's the reason why probably most of your offers are not working, because you're using the same Hormozi formula, but it's not getting you any results because everybody's also using that same Hormozi formula. So what's the solution to all this? How do you actually go about crafting a good offer, but at the same time not sounding like everybody else using the same template? The solution is to make your offer relevant to what they're facing, what pain points they're facing, what desires they may have. You can still use the Hormozi formula in your outreach messages, but you just have to make it relevant. You have to make the offer itself relevant to what they're facing, right? So for example, if let's say reaching out to local small businesses, right? The thing with local small businesses, a pain point that I already know that they have after reaching out to hundreds of thousands of local small businesses is the threat of competition. If you're a local small business, no matter what industry, no matter if you're a landscaper, no matter if you're a roofer, a physical therapy clinic, a dental clinic, whatever it may be, one of the biggest pain points they have is the threat of competition. They're scared that their competitors are beating them. They're scared that they already, that somebody down the street is taking away all their or basically taking their customers away from them. That's an easy pain point that they have, that every single local small business owner faces. So how you can use this in your email is say, hey, person, or hey, John, it looks like this person or this dental clinic and this other dental clinic are ranking higher than you on Google. We can help you beat them and become the #1 dental clinic in Chicago using our lead acquisition funnel. So you see how that is much more relevant than just saying something like, hey, we'll rank you #1 on Google using our SEO in 90 days. Why is that more relevant? Because it is literally calling out the competitors and a pain point that they face, which is the competition. So what I'm trying to say here is you want to make your cold email as relevant as possible. That example of SEO to dental clinics, instead of just saying, we'll rank you #1 on Google in 90 days or 6 months using our local organic funnel, you could literally mention their competitors in the email using something like Clay. Go watch my channel. I have a few videos on Clay on how to do something like that. But you can mention their competitors in the email using something like Clay. And then from there, you can literally just say, hey, we can help you beat these competitors using our lead acquisition funnel. Are you more interested? It's quite literally almost the same thing, just it's relevant. It's just more relevant. It could, because when you use the Hormozy formula, and again, Hormozy is a fantastic business coach, fantastic marketer, but when you use the Hormozy formula of we will get you X result in Y time frame without a pain point using mechanism, you sound the same. You sound like everybody else. The prospect knows that, okay, this is a pretty, it sounds pretty good, but like, what makes him different versus everybody else that's also sending me the same outreach messages? What makes him so different, right? So that's the biggest thing I want to get across here. Make your offers more relevant to the prospect, and your cold emails will book much, much more meetings. If you can do that, again, you sign more clients, you will book more meetings. So the way to actually make your offers more relevant to the prospect is by really understanding their desires, their pain points, what they're actually feeling, right? So you just have to do a lot of market research. For the local small business example, for some of you that's reaching out to local small businesses, that might be a fantastic example, right? But for the rest of you that are not reaching out to local small businesses, you have to think outside the box and be able to come up with a relevant offer. Another example I can give you. One of our clients sells video production or videos to SaaS companies, right? So he has a pretty commoditized offer because it's like, okay, what makes your videos different than everybody else in the market, right? So we can't really, and on top of that, video production, it's a harder offer to sell since there's no like revenue tied directly to it. There's no we'll get you ranked higher on number one. There's no like we'll beat your ROAS on Facebook, like whatever, right? There's no like end result directly tied to it. So what do we do to create a relevant offer? We know that he has a lot of good testimonials, or he has a lot of good case studies by making testimonial videos for SaaS companies. So what we did was we used Clay again, fantastic tool, go check it out. We used Clay again to essentially analyze a list of companies, and we said, hey, check if this company has case studies or testimonials, and specifically check for if they have videos on their website that is a case study or testimonial. And with the ones that said no, we basically emailed them saying, hey, we saw you delivered this great result for this company and the testimonial that they left. We can turn your best videos we can turn your best testimonials like these into engaging customer videos so that you can build trust with future customers and essentially attract future customers. So you see how a commoditized, like when I mean commoditized, I mean like it's just a video. Like what's the difference? You see how we made a commoditized offer into basically a relevant offer, since we're only reaching out to companies that have a certain pain point or have a certain signal or have something specific in mind that we can help them with. You see how we were able to do that with good targeting and thinking outside the box. And this is what I mean here. Whatever your offer is, whatever you're reaching out, whatever your target market is, you have to find the gap. Find the gap where it's like, okay, there could be a bunch of different pain points they face. There could be a bunch of different things that they face when it comes to using someone like us as a service provider or as a product or whatever it may be. How can I think outside the box and essentially make my offer more relevant than just saying, hey, we're a software that can help you streamline your hours by 30% and do that. I mean, that's okay offer, but like everyone's going to be using the Hormozy offer. We'll help you streamline your operations and without having to do so-and-so using our software, right? How can I stand out from everybody else who's emailing them the same thing? So that's how you have to think. How can I make my offer more relevant? These two pain points of the small businesses and the video production are just two things. There's multiple different ways to do it, but you just have to essentially make it stand out, bro. Make it stand out. Obviously, it's hard to do this at scale whenever you're reaching out to 1,000 people, 2,000 people, 3,000 people in the campaign. But the closer you can make it more and more relevant to them, and the closer you can make it feel like you understand them and you understand the pain points that they have, you understand their desires that they have, the better your responses will be, and the more and more cold emails you will, or the more and more meetings you will book. So, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why your outreach sucks is because your offer sucks, because you're blasting out the same offer as everybody else. And the way to fix this is when everybody zigs, you zags. Go a different way. Try a different route. Try a different approach. And try something else that nobody else in the market is doing, because they're using the same Hormozy copy paste offer. Make your offer relevant to the prospect. And you don't need like these fancy AI tools. It helps, definitely. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it helps. But if you could just do simple market research on GPT and then craft your offer around the pain points they have, around the desires that they have, right? So definitely, you don't need the fancy stuff. It helps, but you can just do market research on your prospect. And again, I have videos of that on my YouTube channel. Go check it out. But you can do market research on your prospects, find out what desires they have, what pain points they have, what certain type of gap that your offer could help fill in, and essentially bridge that gap. Go in there, email them, and say, hey, as a VP of sales, I'm sorry you're struggling to always motivate your sales team and always hit your quota by doing this and this. Our tool can help you automate that part of the sales process by doing blah, 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 right? That's an example, but basically what I'm trying to say here is do market research and find places and essentially gaps that people may have when it comes to a pain point or desire that your prospect may have, and just bridge that gap with their service or product. It's pretty simple. Trust me. I mean, it's not simple, but I mean, it's simple, but it might take some time to work and actually do that research. But bridge that gap. That's all I'm saying here. And by the way, you can also prompt GPT to basically say, hey, go look at my company website. You can literally put your company website and basically prompt it to say, hey, here's my company website. Here's who I'm reaching out to, the industry. Find 3 ways that I can solve some pain points in this industry that they might have that's specific to them. Boom. Like that, so you can just copy paste that prompt. Go check it out right now, and then insert it and try it. And you have 3 angles that you can use in your cold emails, just like that. Super simple. So again, ladies and gentlemen, the reason why your offer sucks is because it's not relevant. So make it relevant to the prospect. Make your cold email stand out versus everybody else in the inbox, and I guarantee you'll book more meetings and sign more deals. With that said, I hope you found this valuable. I hope this is a little different than the usual rants I do, but hope you found it valuable. Hope you actually implement this stuff and not just consume this. But also, if you are any type of agency or B2B business or SaaS, whatever you may be, and you want 3 free calls or 3 free demos with your ideal prospects, whoever they may be, I'll leave a link below to chat, and you can pick a time on my calendar, and we'll book your next 3 calls absolutely for free on us. I hope you found that valuable, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.